What is up, you beautiful people out there on the internet? It is I, Michael Shockman, here with the season finale of Act 2, the Ice Act of Blood, Ice, and Steel of which is the main campaign of our Let's Play of Age of Empires 3. We are going to be diving into this last little session of Act 2 here in just a second. Really quick before we do a little bit of a recap. We started off at the beginning with with John Black, the grandson of Morgan Black from the first act, the Knight of St. John. And we were joined. John was joined by his loyal native companion, Canyon. I think I'm saying that right. They basically fended off they fended off an Iroquois invasion of a colony, and then that was being run by John's uncle, Stuart. Long story short, Stuart ended up getting captured by a ne'er-do-well named Warwick, a member of the Circle of Ossus from the first act, who then proceeded to take Stuart in deeper inland looking for the Fountain of Youth. Not basically, Stuart had led him on a wild goose chase, and now we find ourselves after many trials and tribulations, including dealing with fighting in the 7 Years' War, that being the French and Indian War, as well as meeting Colonel George Washington of the British Army at the time. We are now going to be going into the final showdown with Warwick, and we'll be finishing off this section of the campaign. Before we dive into things, please can do me a favor to just take a second, consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like on the video. It helps out immensely. I just want to say thank you to all my patrons and all my community for showing all the support you have been. We've been doing a lot. At the time of this recording, we've been blowing up like crazy, and I just want to say thank you to all of you. You have my love. Thank you so much. With that out of the way, folks, let's go ahead and choose our new card. We don't get a new card. Never mind. We're not quite to level 12 yet. We are going to go ahead and dive into things. Here we go. John and Canyon, so far to the west. Can they stop the Circle's plan, or is it too late?
Those soldiers, they're Russian.
Another tribe from across the water?
Yes, but a different water. The Pacific Ocean. They're headed east, and Warwick has marked the way for them.
The pass is clear. There is nothing to stop them.
With the French and British at war, there's no one to defend the colonies from that army. Can you hold them alone?
Not for long. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna bring the mountain down.
Alright. Here we go. Bring down the mountain. Remember what that guy was saying about a single avalanche? Or I guess it wasn't.
On the mountain to the north. Seal off the other passes and force the Russians to march through the northern pass. These miners have volunteered to help us.
We can collapse the rock bridges and seal these passes off. If you can keep the Russians from killing us, of course.
Alright. Cool. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to, let's see, how much do we have? We currently have, okay. Let's see here. We have enough for that. Good. We also have enough for these. We have Ulans. Guess this is just a matter of breaking down the barriers and then essentially moving on to the next one. It's just I really like that about this, that they basically make it so you have to do like objective oriented stuff. It's kind of cool. Well, that was bad timing.
Okay.
What is your command?
Come on. Alright.
The Russians have got a cannon through.
Alright.
Bereit? Verstanden. Wird erledigt. Verstanden. Wird erledigt. I'm ready. What is your command? I'm ready. Ja, bereit. Jawohl. A Russian platoon approaching.
Alright. Here we go. Alright. Man, moose are big. Holy shit. Fuck. Alright. Interesting. Interesting.
The end.
Come on. Alright. 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright.
We've done it!
Nice. Okay. Well, for a for a final mission, that's kind of unfortunate, to be honest.
I don't know exactly what happened on the mountain that day, but my grandfather wasn't the type to go down without a fight.
Warwick.
You're delaying the inevitable. The new world belongs to the Circle of Ossus now, Black.
You shouldn't have taken Stuart.
You're right. It seems you're the keeper of the family's secret.
There is no secret.
Perhaps. Are you made of sterner stuff than your uncle? I so love a challenge. Fools! The powder! Ah!
Alright. Nice. Avalanche!
John Black may have made a lot of enemies in his life, but he died a hero. He knocked the Circle back on their heels so hard, it would take them decades to recover. By spring, Kenyon returned to his village. Life went on just as it had for years.
Nice.
Except that his sister had given birth to John's son. And though the Russians were gone, Canning knew other white men would follow, spreading like wildfire until they covered the land. But until then, he would live, work, and help raise his sister's son. My father, Nathaniel Black.
Cool. Very cool. All right, guys. We did it. We did it. We did it. That's awesome. Okay, so yeah, that was definitely a lot different than I was expecting the final confrontation to be. In this case, I guess that Warwick was just kind of like a silent hero, or like a backstage villain or what have you. Not hero, but villain. A backstage villain. He kind of just showed up from time to time, and we mostly took on his cronies. I get the feeling like the ICE campaign was more centered around just wanting to show off some new stuff and didn't have as much heart put into it as the initial campaign, or the initial thing, Blood. We'll see how things go with Steel, because that's the one I'm completely blind on. But that'll have to wait until next time, guys. As always, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like on the video. Also, be sure to check out the links down in the description. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me on this little section of things, guys. I'm Michael Shockman. I've been your host and commentator. And remember, as always, until next time, keep it real, keep it safe, keep it healthy, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.